Please stand by for localized hazard updates. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. Affected areas in our coverage zone include Burke, North Carolina, Catawba, and Lincoln, North Carolina. The primary hazard is tornado. This alert is active for the next 24 minutes, and expires today at 7:30 p.m. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Affected areas in our coverage zone include Burke, North Carolina, Catawba, and Cleveland, North Carolina, Gaston, North Carolina, Lincoln, North Carolina. The primary hazard is 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. This alert is active for the next 9 minutes, and expires today at 7:15 p.m. This is a regional radar sweep. We are currently tracking multiple active warning events across our coverage area. Please stand by for localized hazard updates. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. Affected areas in our coverage zone include Burke, North Carolina, Catawba, and Lincoln, North Carolina. The primary hazard is tornado. This alert is active for the next 23 minutes, and expires today at 7:30 p.m. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Affected areas in our coverage zone include Burke, North Carolina, Catawba, and Cleveland, North Carolina, Gaston, North Carolina, Lincoln, North Carolina. The primary hazard is 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. This alert is active for the next 7 minutes, and expires today at 7:15 p.m. This is a regional radar sweep. We are currently tracking multiple active warning events across our coverage area. Please stand.
Alrighty, hello everyone, Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here. I want to apologize. We went live a little bit before. I was out getting food, so I sincerely apologize about that. We have an active tornado warning, including the city of Hickory, for that matter. We have a brand new tornado warning that has hit the wire here. This is until 7:30 p.m. this evening. Located 12 miles southwest of Hickory, or 8 miles south of Hickory, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is radar indicated rotation tornado. Mountain view around 7:10, which is in just a moment here. Hickory, St. Stephen's, and Conover around 7:20. Other locations include Cooksville, Prosp, and Startown. Again, this is a tornado warning that is just now that has been issued here, including downtown Hickory, Hildebrand, Newton, Conover, and along I-40 and portions of I-40 here. You want to make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter right now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. You can see multiple severe thunderstorm warnings are issued in association with this warning here. We can see out of all, a severe thunderstorm warning is currently issued until 8 p.m. for Gastonia, Hickory, Statesville, Shelby, Newton, Lincolnton, Cornelius, Mooresville, Davidson, and St. Stephen's. Again, this is a line of storms here moving from Hickory all the way down to Shelby here. We can also see another part of a severe thunderstorm that has pushed its way. Same kind of storm for Statesville and Mooresville, severe thunderstorm warning here. Let's look at rotation. Let's see, do we have any sort of rotation associated with this storm? Yeah, we have a little bit. I mean, out of all, you definitely want to make sure you're seeking shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building away from windows. Again, this is not something you want to play around with. This is the first tornado warning we've had in such a long time here. Again, the tornado threat today was little to none. I mean, little, like small chance. But any storm that we have, any strong to severe thunderstorm that we have, always has that chance for a quick spin up. And that is what showed us here. So again, Laurel Hill, let's go over some locations here within this tornado warning so that we will know exactly. So Laurel Hill, Henry, Bonecca, Plateau, Blackburn, Ronnie, Startown, Newton, Conover, Fairgrove, Fairbrook, Brookford, Brookford, Hickory Airport, Hildebrand, Penelope, I think, Advent, Crossroads. So again, this is an active tornado warning that's all the way down to Vale. Again, this is an active tornado warning that is currently in effect throughout much of the region here. So again, you definitely want to make sure you are seeking shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building away from windows. This is something that you don't want to mess around with here. Again, out of all, here's the entire look. So across the entire viewing area, these are the main threats here. We can see out of all, let's see here. They've updated the tornado warning. They've canceled for Burke and Lincoln. They continue for Catawba. Okay. So they continue the tornado warning for just Catawba. I don't know why the graphic on the bottom went out. We still have this active tornado warning here. Yeah, we still have a tornado warning that is issued within our coverage region here. So again, this tornado warning is currently in effect, including the city of Hickory. Hildebrand, you guys are in the clear from this tornado warning, so seek shelter. Let's look at rotation here. So the National Weather Service is continuing this tornado warning, which makes me think that they still see rotation within this storm. Let's see here. Some broad rotation. So, I would still want to treat this as if a tornado warning. I would still want to treat this because a tornado warning is still currently issued. I would not want to mess around with this one bit. It's still over Hickory. This still includes Hickory. So please make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter right now. This is the same storm, too, that went over the western North Carolina mountains that caused the Wi-Fi outage here at the studio. So that is that lightning strike that happened in the distance, which cut out the services for Highland Weather, the computer system and the Wi-Fi. That completely cut all of it out. So you can see how much it's strengthened. We can see a lot of lightning is associated with this storm. So Lincolnton, Krause, Cherryville, Waco, Delview, definitely want to watch this. Dallas, Bessemer City, High Shoals, Iron Station, definitely want to watch out right now. So again, that's portions. That is a severe thunderstorm warning issue, but portions all the way down here from Boiling Springs, Gaffney, all the way up towards Shelby here, Kings Mountain. Definitely want to watch out. The special weather statement, I think, expires right now. Yeah. So this special weather statement will expire. Not really concerned about that. That storm down here has weakened significantly. But again, we still continue to watch this tornado warning all the way up here. Taylorsville Beach, so Sunrise Beach. What lake or creek is this? Catawba Creek. Okay. So it is near Catawba Creek right here. North Lakes, I know you're not in any warning whatsoever. I would definitely still want to seek shelter here. You're just right next to that polygon. Let's check on social media. Let me make sure we don't have any missed questions here because I don't want to miss anyone's questions at this point. No, I don't think so. So again, we still have this active tornado warning that is currently in effect for about 14 minutes here. Right after that, I'm going to jump off the air because I want to go ahead and enjoy some of my dinner and let the automated system take over. But again, this tornado warning still currently remains in effect, and this is something that you do not want to mess around with one bit. Let's see here. If you have any questions too, just drop them into the live chat here. We'll be happy to answer them. So again, this tornado warning is in effect for the next 13 minutes here. And I'm continuing to watch the live wire here on my side. Live wire is the source where we get latest weather alerts here at Highland Weather from the National Weather Service and other data from the National Weather Service here. So we have that on the side to let us know here. So again, out of all, this warning is set to expire. They've expired the other severe thunderstorm warning here. Out of all, that's not surprising, but they've decided to make it into one line. So like Gastonia, Dallas, Stanley, Denver, Lake Norman, Mooresville, Troutman, Statesville, Cornelius, Claremont. I would also say Claremont, just seek shelter because you have this tornado warning here. Again, this is radar indicated rotation, Hickory, St. Stephen's, Conover, Mountain City, Mountain View for that matter at 7:20. Other locations this tornadic thunderstorm include Prosp and Starktown. You definitely want to make sure you're seeking that appropriate shelter. Right now, here is forecaster Mason joining in. Mason, do you have anything you want to say here?
Just that, making sure you are taking those precautions right now. Remember, there's an acronym that we like to remind you guys of in these types of situations where we're dealing with the tornado warnings. That acronym is DUCK, D-U-C-K. D stands for down. Get down to the lowest level of your home, which would be the basement. If you don't have that basement, get into an alternate interior central part of your house that's the furthest away from those exterior walls or windows. That would be a bathroom, a closet, stairwell, and an interior hallway. U is for under. Get under something sturdy like a workbench, a table, basically something that you want to use to get under and protect yourself from flying debris in case there is a tornado on the ground. C is cover. Cover up your head with a mattress, a blanket, a pillow. If you have kids that have helmets, or if you have a helmet, get that on, because the number one leading cause in fatalities with tornadoes is blunt force trauma to the head. And the last one is K, keep safe. Keep in your safe place until we let you know that it is okay to come out of your safe spot. Beckett, let's go ahead and take a look at the correlation coefficient. Oh yeah, there's that couplet right there. And that's what's called. That's what it's called. It's a couplet. Basically, where we're seeing a tight area of rotation. Let's go ahead and take a look at the debris tracker, Beckett, the correlation coefficient. See if we have any marks on there. Correlation coefficient is going to look and see if there's any debris. And it doesn't look like we have.
And the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. I just now got notified.
Okay. So the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, so that's good. And it also is good that we're not seeing any debris showing up on our CC right now. But still seeing a pretty intense thunderstorm moving through the viewing area right now. So again, if you're in this area, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, but you're still under that severe thunderstorm warning. What time does that warning go until, Beckett? I'm just now getting caught up, really. I've been cooking dinner right now. So what time does that severe thunderstorm warning go until?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So that would be another hour we have until this warning does cease to expire. With this warning, with the severe thunderstorm warning, is there any specific hazards like winds, hail?
So the main threat associated with this severe thunderstorm is about 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail from 5 miles southwest of Hickory to 7 miles northwest of Lincolnton to 6 miles west of Shelby, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Okay,
so damaging winds and basically some small hail, which is not going to do a ton of damage. The hail is not going to do a ton of damage unless if it grows in size. But the damaging winds certainly could topple trees, topple power lines, could rip roofs off of barns as well. But thankfully, we are not seeing anything on the ground at this point. We're still seeing that rotation as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if this warning gets reissued, Let's take a look at the virtual integrated liquid, the hail core tracker, basically. This is basically what's going to show where the hail core is. if there is one.
I don't have the plus version.
It'd be the virtual
What?
integrated liquid, the one at the bottom right is what it is.
Oh, yeah. I missed it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. There we go. Looks like we do have a little bit of a hail, but let's go down to the southern part of the storm if we can and see what's looking like down there, because yeah, that's our most intense area. So what this product basically allows us to do, folks, is that it allows us to see if there is actually hail occurring with the storm before it even hits the ground. So that's why it's called virtual integrated liquid, but we call it the hail core tracker. And you can see where that bright shading is. That is definitely where we're seeing some hail possibly occurring with the storm. The higher those colors go, the more of an indication there is of some possible hail with the storm. What direction is this storm going in, Becca? Again, I apologize. I'm just now getting caught up, really.
It is moving to the east at about 40 miles per hour.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get a track and see where that's going. See which communities are going to be in line.
Whoops, hold on. Let me
No, you're fine. We're still trying to get used to this new system.
Correct. Yeah, so for this first storm down here, this first cell towards Shelby in that region, it should reach Beam Mill by 7:30, Baker Crossroads by 7:34, Flay by 7:39, Orleans by 7:42, and Reedsville around 7:49. Then we go up to this other cell over here just to the east of Laurel Hill, which has more locations now. Henry at 7:27, Plateau at 7:35, Maine at 7:49, Oliver Crossroads 7:58, Witherspoon Crossroads 7:59, Laney's Airport 7:59, Drums Crossroads, and Murray's Mill Historic Site around 8:04, and then towards Catawba around 8:07.
Okay, so those areas that Beckett just laddered off on that storm track, those areas need to be getting prepared for the storm to move through. And Beckett, I don't really like what I'm seeing down on that southern cell right there, because earlier when you had the storm track going on that cell, the southern one, it looked like it had a little bit of a notch on the southern flank of it. Can we throw the velocity on, see if there's any rotation with that one?
Yes. Storm relative velocity or regular velocity?
Either one works. Let's look at the base. Let's look at the base. That would be the regular velocity, basically.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see right there, there is some weak rotation, not very strong, but some broad rotation basically is what it is. So that just means that there is some weak rotation with the storm, but it's not very strong right now. So yeah. And let's see here. And that's right over the Charlotte area right now. So if you're in the Charlotte area, you're probably getting hammered with gusty winds, heavy
This
rain.
This is Cherryville region.
Oh, Cherryville. It looked like it was Charlotte first.
Yeah, it's Cherryville.
Cherryville. Okay, so Cherryville, you are probably getting hammered with the winds, the hail, the heavy rain, and possibly the hail as well. And possibly there could be a lot of lightning with the storm. I think that. Do you have the lightning turned on by chance, Beckett?
Yes. There's a lot of lightning strikes associated with it, especially from Kingstown all the way up to Bellwood, Lincolnton. We also have a few strikes being detected towards downtown Cherryville there, Carolina Industrial Park.
There you
all
go.
Along 150 here.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, lightning is actually a very good indicator of how strong a storm is, because when you get more positive and negative charges going on in the atmosphere, that means the storm is gaining strength. When you have less, that means it's weakening. And also, if you get a lightning concentration where you get an increase of lightning in one particular area, that means that you're getting a strong updraft with a strong updraft within the storm, which enhances the hail threat with the storm, because updrafts are what causes the hail to form. They throw the raindrops back up into the storm, into that part of the storm where it's below freezing. So down here, on the ground, it's warm, but in the upper levels of that thunderstorm, it's below freezing, below 32 degrees. Really, it's below freezing. So raindrops get thrown up in that part where it's below freezing, and they form into hail, really. And the more raindrops that get thrown onto that already frozen raindrop, that's how the hail gets grown in size, really. And then when the updraft weakens, or if the hail becomes too large, it'll start falling, really. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting some reports out of the Cherryville area, possibly some hail.
That is correct, and they've decided to cancel the severe thunderstorm warning for Burke County. Now continue it for Piedmont, North Carolina counties. That includes Catawba, Cleveland, Gaston, Iredell, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg counties till 8 p.m. Still keeping those 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail associated with that. Locations include Gastonia, Hickory, Statesville, Shelby, Newton, Lincolnton, Cornelius, Mooresville, Davidson, and St. Stephen's. Again, this is in effect for about 30 minutes or so. Once we hit about 7:30, it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mason, but I was going to say it looks like it's weakening, but I think we were on the wrong radar source.
Okay, are you able to pop up the Charlotte radar? Is this in South Carolina or is this in North Carolina?
North Carolina. So this is towards the Piedmont region. Charlotte's down here. This is Statesville. So again, just towards the east, basically to the east of Asheville, if you were to.
Okay, then we're close enough to the Greenville-Spartanburg radar.
Right.
But what may have happened is that the tilt may have been off a little bit. Really, the Greenville-Spartanburg radar tilts at about 0.2 degrees when it's shooting out the radar beam.
Right.
That's why I always use the 0.5 tilt. So yeah, it looks a lot more stronger now that you switch the radar around. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. There's a product on there called NROT, normalized rotation. Let's take a look at that. It's basically like a shear tracker, basically. And what we're looking for here is basically areas where there's the strongest wind shear, basically. And that's going to tell us if the rotations, if there's any rotation, if it's strengthening, which it doesn't look like there is. So that's good. That tells us that the storm is turning into more of a wind and hail storm rather than a potentially rotating storm. So that's good.
Really quick, this is just a little bit of a funny joke here, but doesn't this look like a person? Just you see the legs right here, and then you got the belly, and you got the like face up here. Sorry, I had to mention that.
It does. It does look like that now that I look at it. Is there a watch also in effect, or has there not been one issued, like a severe thunderstorm or tornado watch?
This is there's no watch issue. So this is they've put it before it was a 5% chance of a watch, then we went to a 20% chance. But since then they've allowed the mesoscale discussion to expire.
Okay. All right. So I didn't know if there was a watch issued. I'm gonna have to get off of here because my phone's about to die. But keep me in touch if there's anything that happens. All right, and I'll try up on live Fast Track Max. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I like it.
Bye. All right. Thank you, Mason, for tuning in here. For helping with coverage here. I'm gonna mention this again. I don't know if you guys see it, but I mean, before I jump off here, I have to mention this. I can't tell. I mean, I see the legs are right here. It looks like legs at this portion. No, it still looks like someone's running. It's not as it's hard to see it now. Before, I mean, the legs, it looks like the legs are down here, and you got the like belly right here. Then that now looks like a hat. I mean, I don't know if you guys are seeing that. That looks like a hat. Oh, I lost the full look of it. But that looked like a hat, and this looks like the legs down here, and that looked like a belly before. So it looked like a big belly, legs, and a face all up here. And we looked at it, yeah, there you go. There you go. On the normalized rotation here. I know I'm just making it all go around here. But I mean, you got the legs down here towards Shelby, and then you got all the way up here towards Newton. That looks like the... No, it actually looks like a Eggman. Right? Eggman. I think so. Hold on. Eggman. Dr. Eggman. No. Well, maybe. Hold on. Dr. Eggman. Do I see that? No. It's more of oh, what's that thing called that it's like an egg. Maybe? I don't remember. I forgot what it's called. It's from a kid's show. I remember that. But it looks like the egg is right here. No? Yeah. It's like one of those videos, one of those things where it's like the egg and then it comes over and then it just like shatters. I forgot what it's called. But that's what it looks like. But again, we have this severe thunderstorm warning still in effect. Cherryville, Lincolnton, Newton, Claremont, Hickory. I would say Hickory, you guys are getting into the clear a little bit more now. Stanley, Dallas, Gastonia, Renlo, I would definitely want to watch out. Mooresville, Statesville, also continue to watch out. Yeah, I mean, I see it still. I mean, I see the legs, stomach. That looks more like a hat. So, you know, maybe you see otherwise. But that's one way. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I need to go grab some dinner here. The automated system will do live coverage nonstop for me, unless another warning gets issued here. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Becca Webb. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you stay safe whenever that tornado warning was issued for your location. We'll leave you with the latest look. Try that again. We'll leave you with the latest look at the radar here. And if needed, we'll be back again soon. But we'll most likely be back throughout tomorrow as warnings are expected. We'll leave you with the latest look at the Doppler radar.